All right, welcome back to SCP Summaries. Today we're going to do some more stories from the Bing AI and see what type of weird hallucinations we can get this thing to do. So, let's start with a prompt. I need you to write me a 3,000 character story based in the SCP universe set at Disney World, horror themed, and important thing on this, if you're doing this for content, make sure to flag it as PG-13 because it will come up with some crazy stories. All right, let's see what it gives us. All right, it is searching, it is finding, it is writing. There we go. Looks like it's going to be able to do it. All right, there we go. We got the first paragraph. I'm going to let it buffer a little bit before I start reading. And there we go. The happiest place on Earth. It was supposed to be a family fun vacation. Jake and his wife Lisa and their two kids, Max and Mia, had saved up for months to afford a trip to Disney World. They had booked a room at one of the resort hotels. They had bought theme park tickets. They had planned their itinerary carefully. They wanted to see and do everything in the 4 days they had. On the first day, they went to the Magic Kingdom Park, the most iconic and popular of the 4 theme parks. They enjoyed the classic attractions like Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Haunted Mansion. They also watched the parades, fireworks, and shows that filled the park with music and magic. They had a blast and took plenty of photos to capture their memories. On the second day, they visited Epcot, the park that celebrated the world of today and tomorrow. They explored different pavilions that represented various countries and cultures, sampling their food, learning about their history. They also rode some of the futuristic attractions, like the Test Track, Mission Space, Soaring. They were amazed by the innovation and diversity the Epcot showcased. On the third day, they headed to the Disney Hollywood Studios, the park that immersed them. Whoa, let me get this, stop moving a little bit. There we go. On the fourth and final day, they planned. Never mind. On the third day, they headed to the Disney Hollywood Studios, park that immersed them in the world of movies and entertainment. They experienced the thrill of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Toy Story Land, and Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. They watched some of the live shows that featured their favorite Disney characters and stories. They felt like they were part of the action and adventure that the Hollywood Studios offered. On the fourth and final day, they planned to visit to the Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. The park that brought them closer to nature and wildlife. They were looking forward to seeing the exotic animals that roamed the park as they were riding some of the unique attractions like Expedition Everest, Avatar Flight of Passage, Kilimanjaro safaris. They hoped to end the vacation on a high note with a sense of wonder and awe. However, things did not go as planned. As soon as they entered the Animal Kingdom, they noticed something off. The park seemed unusually quiet and empty. There were no signs of other guests or cast members. The music and announcements that the place usually played through the parks were silent. The only sounds they heard were the rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds. They shrugged it off, thinking maybe they had arrived too early or too late, or that there was some kind of special event going on. They decided to proceed with their plan and headed to the first attraction on their list, Expedition Everest. They walked through the queue area. It was designed to look like a Himalayan village. They admired the details and props that decorated the place, such as prayer flags, yak skulls, and climbing gear. They also read some of the signs that warned them about the legend of the Yeti, a mystical creature that was said to inhabit the mountain. They reached the loading platform, where they expected to board the train that would take them to the thrilling ride through the mountain. However, they found no train waiting for them. Instead, there was a large metal gate blocking their way. The sign on the gate read, "Closed for maintenance." They were disappointed but not surprised. They had heard that the Expedition Everest had been plagued by technical issues for years, especially with its animatronic Yeti that was supposed to be one of the highlights of the ride. They guessed maybe the day was one of those days it needed some repairs. They turned around, intending to leave and find another attraction to ride. However, as they walked back into the queue area, they heard a loud roar come from behind the gate. It sounded like a mix of a bear and a lion, but much louder and much deeper. It echoed through the mountain and made them shiver. It stopped in their tracks, wondering what it was. Could it be the Yeti? No, that was impossible. The Yeti was not real. This is a story, a legend, a fake, right? They looked at each other nervously, unsure what to do. Should they ignore it and keep walking? Should they investigate it and see what it was? Should they call for help and run away? Before they could make up their minds, they heard another roar. This time it was followed by a loud bang. The metal gate shook violently and something was trying to break out. They panicked. They ran. They screamed. They did not make it out alive. The next day, a team of agents from the SCP Foundation arrived at the Animal Kingdom Park. They wore hazmat suits and carried weapons and equipment. They received report from one of their undercover operatives that was working as a cast member at the park. They had witnessed the incident that occurred at Expedition Everest. They had also received a video footage from the security cameras that showed what happened. They saw a family of 4 entering the attraction, and they had been attacked by a large, hairy, humanoid creature that emerged from behind the gate. The creature tore them apart with its claws and teeth, leaving behind a bloody mess. The agents identified the creature as SCP-1000, an anomalous species of ape-like beings that were once the dominant species of Earth, before being driven to near extinction by humans. The Foundation had classified SCP-1000 as killer, meaning it posed a serious threat to normalcy and humanity, and had tried to contain and study it for years. However, they never encountered one at Disney World before. They wondered how it got there, why it was hiding at Expedition Everest. They suspected something had delivered it, placed it there as part of some larger scheme or experiment. They decided to investigate further to find out who or what was behind this. They also decided to cover up the incident, and erase any evidence or memory of it. They used the resources and influence to manipulate the media, the authorities, the public. They fabricated a story that the family had died in a car accident on their way to the park, and that Expedition Everest was closed for routine maintenance. They made sure no one would ever know the truth. They made sure Disney World would remain the happiest place on Earth. All right, that's a good little story. First part kind of read like an advertisement for Disney, but the second half kind of made it there. So we're going to do one more thing. We need a thumbnail. I need you to make me a image based on this story. So let's see what it does. It's supposed to have the new Dolly 3 stuff, so probably I'll come up with something interesting. And we wait, and we wait. There we go. Alright, good. So I'll try to create something. Let's see what it does. Alright, I have to do a small cut there because it was taking a minute, and there we go. We have our images. So one of these will be the thumbnail. At this point, you should know which one that is because it would already be up. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, ring bells, whatever platform you're on. Just follow. Thank you.